How we are. Back at it again with another video, no YouTube episode. It's your one and only Stephen Ukitati. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with a fellow relative, brother, cousin, sister, friend, things of that nature. You know, the things of that nature. Man, today I have a very important topic on why young attractive men will have it harder, man. Why you will be tested more as a young attractive man compared to everybody out here, not with just women, but with life, work related things. Everywhere you go, you will be tested way more because, first of all, the first reason is because God knows you have a higher calling. He knows that he has more to put on your plate. So he's going to give you these challenges. He's going to give you these obstacles to put you through it and see how you're going to, come. You know what I'm saying? He's going to see how you're going to handle it. Are you gonna dwell? Are you gonna dwell on the worldly things? Or are you gonna dwell in him and ask him for understanding, ask him for clarity, understand, and ask him for the vision on why you putting him through this? You know what I'm saying? And him as in you guys, us, who go through these phases because we're constantly self-improving. So he's trying to prepare us for the nastiness of the real world. He's trying to prepare us for some of the things the real world comes with. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna give you these worldly issues. He's gonna give you these people who you think are in your corner, who are not really in your corner. He's going to give you all these struggles so that you can ultimately come up. And when you win, it's going to feel 10 times better than you just having it given to you, spoon-fed, inherited, things of that nature, man. Because he knows once you self-improve, that's when the real battle starts. That's when the real enemy comes in. That's when you see the dynamics of the men come in, women come in, and it's all psychological, bro. And he understands that if you're not mentally strong, when you get there, then you're going to crash, you're going to crumble, and you're going to make one decision that could, dictate the whole trajectory of your life based off what he put you through. You know what I'm saying? So he will test you, man. God, the man above, will test you as you become more attractive, as you become more self-improving. And it will be much more harder for you, for sure. You know what I'm saying? This is for anything. You want to get a job, you want to get a girl, you want to get a house, you want to get in a conference call. You will be put through tests, man, because people won't be able to measure up to your confidence, to your abilities, and to your day-to-day life, how you keep going and how you keep sacrificing, your feelings to wake up and keep doing the same thing every day. You know what I'm saying? The second reason why is also because, people will be intimidated by the way that nothing phases you. You know what I'm saying? So you will have a harder, impact on life. You will have a harder trajectory of things that hit you, to try to throw you off your game. You know what I'm saying? You might have your car got towed. Now you got to go pay $500, $300 just to get your car out. Meanwhile, these people's cars is fine, but you never know. They probably saw you walking out. You're looking good. You're looking sweet. So they're trying to ruin your day. Little things like that. You know what I'm saying? And this happens to us. It doesn't happen to the mass people who are just average. Nah, only average people can make it through the masses, fit in. But when they see you step out, when they see your light, when they see your aura, they're like, that's the one I want to get to ruin his day. It's just how people really think, man. It's just the world, how it is, man. I didn't make this game. I didn't make this system. But, especially for us men in the self-improvement journey, the more, they like to call it come off nonchalant. I don't like to call it nonchalant. I come off as, just experiencing life. So you experiencing, I'm laughing. I just got my car towed, and I'm over here laughing like, wow, out of all cars, me. And I know other people weren't in the right place, the right areas, but they got me. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I already knew probably why they did. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's probably from the agency seeing me park where I wasn't supposed to. Or even if I did park where I was supposed to, but I didn't have my sticker, things of that nature up. And they're like, out of all these cars, even though he's not the only one, let me just get him. And it's like things like that, can really test you as a man. And that's the first example why God would test you, to see how you react, to see how you come upon that. And to see if you'll be able to take that and keep going. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you're supposed to take those burdens, you're supposed to take those pains and keep going to the next chapter, man. Yeah, you can dwell on it for a little bit, but eventually you know that there's nothing there when you dwell in your own will. At least dwell in the house of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? But let's keep moving, man. The third reason why you will have your hard life as an attractive young man have a hard life, excuse me, is simply because the woman will try to play games on your side, bro. Dive into the female aspect, and we're talking about the masculine woman. We're not talking about the feminine woman. But when you first meeting a woman, things you won't know if she's a masculine or feminine woman until you see if she wants to submit, to see if she respects you, to see if she's okay, willing to come under your wing and actually allow you to drive the boat. But you know, a lot of times when women see us, man, who are self-improved, who, you know, have things going on for ourselves, who wanna win in life, who are motivated, they tend to be like, he seems cocky, he seems this. And that's for the real immature ones, because they don't understand what it takes for a man to really be on his purpose. You know what I'm saying? For a man to really be on his works, bro. Because they're used to these bums, they're used to taking care of men. That's what they like, man. They want to be able to take care of a man. They want to be able to make it seem like the man need them. That's the main attractive man narcissistic trait when it comes to the female of the masculine females, because they want to be able to control us. And it's like, no, baby, how you gonna control me if God is the leader of my life and I'm ultimately getting up every day and knowing that I gotta put the best foot forward? You can't control me. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna, you know, give you attitude. They're gonna try to be in competition with you. They're gonna be trying to act like you're not him. They're not gonna want to give you compliments, knowing that you looking good out here. They're just gonna do all things that, you know, a masculine woman would do. But then you ask yourself a question: why are you still trying to be around me? Why are you still trying to claim that you like me? Things that it's because there's no other men out here that's appealing to what they like, bro. But their ego is too high to really submit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's because they didn't have a father figure in their life that showed her mother how to submit. You know, maybe that's if she had both parents in her life, but they wasn't really in good standing. Maybe that's because she feel like she's doing all this extravagant things in life, so she feels like she gotta, you know, compete with you, get one up over you, and just try to be on your level, when we're not on the same level when it comes to men and women. You know what I'm saying? We all have different roles. We all have different things we're supposed to do under the covenant of the Lord. So why are you dealing with a woman that's trying to be combative, that's trying to keep up with you, and that's trying to do things that you're doing as a man? You know what I'm saying? That's the masculine woman for you, and that's the one hard stigma you will have as an attractive young man. Once you build yourself up, once you're in the self-improvement journey, you will have it hard with the masculine woman. You know what I'm saying? And those are the ones that really come towards you. And it's like, why are they choosing you if they're gonna have this type of value? It's because you're the last conqueror, bro. You're the last one that they want to defeat, because they know they can make the simps submit. They know they can make the guys that they don't really want. But when they do that to an attractive young man, they're like, yes, I did it. I got this handsome guy to be able to do what I want him to do, to be on my time, to submit to me, to get me anything I want. And it's like, that feeds their ego, that feeds their sense of pleasure. And, you know, women have different sets of pleasures when it comes to all these different aspects. You know, a woman can literally just look at you, and you look at her, boom, she's happy that you looked at her. You know what I'm saying? That's her attention for the day. A woman can be happy you guys are DMing, and she knows she's not gonna meet up with you, and she's just taking that attention. You know, a woman can be happy that you know she's showing you shine, so you quote unquote want to take her on a date, which you guys do, and she ghosted you. She just wanted a free meal. So they have different types of ways that they get pleasure, and you think that, okay, well, I like pleasure by doing the such and such as a man, you know, so be it. But when it comes to us, man, we're different, man. We're different. So, you know, these are the reasons why, you know, as an attractive man, you will have it harder in life. But that doesn't mean you succumb to that. That means you keep going. That just means there's gonna be challenges, you know. But what's a life without, you know, going through things? What's Superman without him having to fight all these bad criminals? It wouldn't make him Superman, you know what I'm saying? So endure the challenges, love the challenges, get up every day and understand that if there's a challenge that's coming, know that it's a good thing, because if you live an easy life, you will die a hard one. It's your boy Steven, man. I love y'all, man.